Hello again. Can anybody hear me? You know, if I keep doing this, I should come up with some sort of intro. It feels odd to start it off so normally. I should think of something. Hello. Welcome to Desolation. Well, maybe not that. It's too, well, desolate. You know, one of the things about this whole apocalypse thing is that I have no choice but to eat vegetables, either fresh or canned. Most other options have spoiled, and I certainly don't know how to milk a cow or goat if I miraculously found one. So, all fresh veggies for me, I guess. That's one way to not have to worry about my lactose intolerance. I do miss cereal, though, and ice cream. I was only able to have ice cream that first night. The freezers were so cold that it was still edible. Not so much. I guess I'm trying to make the best out of it. I do miss mint chocolate chip ice cream, though. Quite a bit. You know, before this whole thing, I hardly ate any vegetables. It's not that I hated them or anything. They're just, I don't know, boring. I do love corn, though. But anyways, I no longer have any choices on eating my fresh vegetables. I'm trying to save the canned stuff for when everything else goes bad. I guess it's time to start enjoying salads. Well, maybe enjoy them is a stretch. But still. Come suffer, enjoy salads with me, listeners. The bird came back today. Landed on my head this time. I tried reaching up to pet it, but I got bitten instead. I briefly touched the feathers, though. They were so soft, listeners. Softer than I imagined they would be. I'm glad I have a friend in this place. At least one. I wish I could Google how to tame birds or something. I think I'm doing an alright job, though. And it seems to like me for whatever reason, since it keeps coming back. I don't understand why it doesn't just leave. It has wings. It can fly away. It has freedom. But instead, it's here, in this forsaken place, full of silence and shadows. And it keeps coming back to me. I'm too selfish to say I wish it would leave. I'm self-aware enough to say that I'm glad it's here. That I'm glad it keeps choosing me and this place. I would be a liar if I said I'm not terrified that one day he'll leave. That one day I'll be watching him fly away with no choice but to stand there and see my only companion leave me. But that hasn't happened yet. I'm desperately hoping that it doesn't happen again. I told the stars about you. They're quite good at listening, the stars. So is my bird, but he tends to talk back a bit more. He squawks and screeches and clicks at me. I make the noises right back at him. But still, I told my bird about you too. Not that that's important right now. I know the stars aren't watching or listening. They're balls of gas. They're fire and chemicals, violent and bright. But sometimes I like to pretend that they are. Listening, that is. That they care. That they listen closely when I decide to mention all about you. How your eyes sparkle, and how your smile changes. How your voice has so much energy in it. I talk about you too, listener. Or what I hope is you. They twinkle back at me and it makes me smile. Something I do so rarely now that it feels weird, off. I talk to the stars about you, all of you. I wish they would talk back. I wish they weren't just millions of eyes for the void waiting and watching and cradling us all, waiting for our turn to join it in a blaze of fiery fury that becomes blacker than night soon enough. I talk to the stars, and it hurts me. Everything does at one point or another. Flowers are blooming. I'm surprised, actually. It's been such an unusually cold summer after, well, this happened. I wasn't sure if most things would grow, but they have. It's nice seeing something bright and happy in this place. There's something that I think are sunflowers that are growing too. I hope that they are. I love sunflowers. They're so happy, so big. It'd be really nice to have some growing, have some to look at. I guess time will tell, huh? I have nothing but time now, which is strange. It's as freeing as it is. Well, speaking of time, it's probably time to go, huh? You've listened to my rambling for long enough, I think. Time to head off then, probably. Well, good night then, listeners. Look at the flowers every now and then. Really look. Thank you for listening. Thank you for doing that much, at least.